One thing's for sure, I don't want to start off a Pauper tournament losing to Mono Blue. Yeah, we're not going to mulligan. We're going to play a Swamp and cycle a Barrenmoor, and then probably do the same thing the next turn. Finding a Ravenous Rats or a Sign in Blood in our first couple cards is pretty key. Can't believe he's playing Gitaxian Probe with no Storm or anything like that. Seems just the tiniest bit loose, but see what he's up to. Barrenmoor. Ooh, Grim Harvest is a good one. Basically means we can't be touched by counter spells. Blue decks tend to have very little way to actually send your stuff to the graveyard in a manner that you don't like, and so basically you control when the recover trigger is hit. So okay, he paid 2 life. So that means that even if he has counter spells, and even if he counters the Grim Harvest, like, he's gonna have to keep spending cards on it every time we manage to make a trade, which is gonna be a little more often. Alright, so is he not gonna play anything? He's not gonna play anything, so he's definitely gonna counter whatever we play. Let's go ahead and get both these Barrenmoors out of here. Ooh, Unearth is a good one. So our play now is Phyrexian Rager, because we'd really like to draw a land. He's going to counter it, but we don't really care. Because next turn, if we draw a land, we're going to play a Rager and Unearth it. If he taps out for anything at all, then we're just going to get him. So, not really worried too much about... he already saw this card, so I guess I'll go ahead and run that one out. Does he have Exclude? No, just Counterspell. Well, that's actually really good for us. Yeah, we can just wear him down here. He didn't have Exclude that turn, so unless he just drew it, I think Liliana Spectre is probably a better play than any other play we can make. Man, we really, really need some more guys. Or some more lands to play our guys. I guess if we run out, we can just start getting our Grim Discovery on. End step Sprite? Yeah, he's going to regret that because... Oh no, he's going to Ninja it? That's pretty good, actually. I think he gets to draw a card and rebuy his Spellstutter Sprite, so that's pretty good. He doesn't have it? Yeah, that's a total waste. Swamp, please, one time? Man, what a bummer. Well, he's down to 3 cards, and none of them are Ninja of the Deep Hours, so... Oh, and now he drew the Exclude. Man, this guy's running pretty good. He has countered 1,000,000 of our discard animals. He probably drew the, or he's probably going to find the Ninja of the Deep Hours now. Kind of a bummer. Maybe we shouldn't have cycled all those Barrenmoors, but I mean, there's no way to know we would miss so many land drops. Alright. We're going to play Rager. Hopefully he doesn't have another Spellstutter Sprite for our Unearth. Oh, Force Spike? Well, that's just dumb. I mean, I guess that's kind of legitimate, but... let's Unearth Liliana Spectre. Now he's going to Sprite this. That's annoying. Oh, Snap and then Sprite. Well, that's basically the same thing. Costs him a card. I gotta say, even though he's countered everything we played, I think with the Grim Harvest we're actually in pretty reasonable shape. Like we've still got more cards than he does, and I think we've used our resources a little bit better. He does have a particularly oddball build. Still hasn't found... What we really need to avoid is like a Mole Drifter, which it looks like he has. But could be worse. We at least get to resolve a spell here, so we can play Crypt Rats. And he probably won't have any way to... Ooh, Ravenous Rats? So we get to Ravenous Rats him and resolve a Grim Harvest on our guy? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We will be Grim Harvesting Liliana Spectre because it flies and it trades, and that's all we want to do, so... Discarded Snap, Liliana Spectre. We could have resolved the Crypt Rats there, but I think that it's better to hold on to that and play it later if he like plays out his hand or whatnot. Hopefully he has no ninja, because that was one of the few ways. And he's got ninja with Mole Drifter. That is pretty annoying. That's actually one of the few ways he could get so far ahead. Cannot cast it this turn. So our options here are play Spectre and see if he counters it. He probably has to almost tap out to play Mole Drifter next turn. We could play Spectre, or we could play Crypt Rats, or we could play Tendrils on his Ninja of the Deep Hours. What we really don't want is, okay, we know one of his cards is Mole Drifter. So if I play this, then next turn I can't really trade. Let's play this. He's got another exclude. Man, these excludes are so good against us because they like completely undo our man, that was a mistake, because now we either have to give him a card or, yeah, we screwed up. And by we, I mean me. I should have not done anything. Chump blocked the Ninja of the Deep Hours and then rebought the Grim Discovery. Oh man, he just really drew. He just drew exactly what he needed at every step of the way. Well, nothing like kicking off your Pauper tournament losing to mono blue with mono black. Yeah, I actually think now I have to take from the Ninja of the Deep Hours, because I want to be able to get. I need to keep Grim Harvest in there, or else I just got nothing. Also, I could draw Akiba Gang Shinobi and be fine. Or better. Not fine. Mole Drifter, he says. Okay, so we probably get to stick Crypt Rats here. If we want to. Yeah, I think that's actually better than protecting the Grim Harvest. What is he doing here? He's going to Force Spike our Duress. Sure, we'll pay 1 for a card. Snap, Mole Drifter. Oh, we can't take Mole Drifter, so I guess we'll just take a Snap. And then he gets the. We're gonna play Crypt Rats and chump this guy, and then. Yeah, it doesn't look great for us, but we'll be okay. We actually know he has no counters in his hand for now. I guess he does get to draw a million cards off the Mole Drifters. But at this immediate moment, yeah, maybe if this goes to a game 3, I'll side in the rest of these. If he drew a counter spell, he could snap the Crypt Rats and then counter it on the way back down. I think that's what he's looking for with this Mole Drifter. Definitely an interesting take on what is he doing now. Snapping, okay. So he might have drawn the counterspell, but I really just don't think we can do anything about it. I think we have to resolve this now. And if he has like exclude, then we're just toast. Of course he had it, because why would he not have it? Well, okay, he got pretty lucky, but we didn't draw particularly well, and I think I underestimated his deck a little bit, but that was kind of a weird build. I'm trying not to be bitter. I actually don't think this deck is very good. It can't beat, anything. It can't beat almost anything in a lot of other decks, but his snaps and his Cloud of Fairies let him. Man, he just had an endless run of counter spells. But we shouldn't knock it because we did just lose to it, and on the face of it, we should be a pretty bad matchup for him. So maybe there's something to a deck that plays Opt and Friends. So I wonder if he has like Spire Golems or anything like that. Well, anyways, that kind of stings, but we'll be back later for round 2.